And
Yes, sir.
okay, so let's do a couple of more exercises today. ಹೊಸದು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಹೊಸ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ ಈ ಸಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ಇರತ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್. ಈಸಿ ಇರತ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಲಿಟಲ್ ಮೋರ್ ಈಸಿಯರ್.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I want you all to hold your hands like this. And yeah, before I do that, I want you all to pin the video. Pin my video. Nan video ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದನ್ನ pin ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? So that you can see all these finger movements and all very nicely. Okay.
ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ ತಮ್ಮ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಾ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Very nice. Okay, so let's all hold our fingers. And now let us start rotating. Only the thumb. By thumb matra. Forward, forward, forward. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ I'm just holding like this. Okay, otherwise you can hold it like this. All other fingers have to touch each other. All other fingers have to touch each other. Okay, now change the direction, reverse. Reverse the direction, thumb. Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay, now let us go to the next finger. Index finger, again forward, forward, forward. Forward, forward, forward. And now backward. Backward, backward, backward. Easy na? Arre sir, istond easy kotbitralva. Next, our third finger, forward, forward, forward. Forward, forward, forward. And now, reverse. Can we do it reverse? Reverse, reverse, reverse. Very nice. Rest of the finger have to touch. You can't open the other fingers. Okay. Next are ring finger. Ring finger forward. Forward, forward, ring finger. All fingers have to touch each other. ಗಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಯಾರ್ದು? Forward, forward, forward. ಅರೆ ಸರ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತರೆಗೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ ಯಾಕೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Reverse. Can we change direction? Reverse, reverse, reverse. Very good. And now the last finger. The little finger, forward, forward, forward. Easy now, ido? Last finger, little finger is easy, right? Now reverse, change the direction. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Okay, very good. Nice. Innondu exercise madana ivattige. We'll do one more. Okay, for that, I want you all to stand up. We all have to stand up. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ನಿಲ್ಲೋದಕ್ಕೆ? Let's all stand up. I think for quite some time you guys have been sitting. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಕಾಲು ಕೈ? Very good. So now right hand up, and with the right hand near our stomach like this. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ದೋಸೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಮನೇಲಿ? ಹಂಚಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ದೋಸೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. Very good. Now your left hand, this hand, up and down, up down, up down, up down, up down, up and down, up and down, up down, up down, up and down. Very good. Now what we'll do together, okay, this has to go circle and the other hand has to go up and down. ಮೇಲೆ ಚಪಾತಿ ರೀ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಪಾತಿ, ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೋಸಾ. ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಜನ ಮೇಲೂ ದೋಸಾ ದೋಸಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟನಾ? ಮೇಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೋಸೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ? ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್ ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್. Okay, let's change hands. Change hand. ಈಗ ಈ ಕೈ ದೋಸಾ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿ, and the other hand up and down, and then together, 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 ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ರೀ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಚಪಾತಿ, ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ. Okay, very good. Let's all settle down, settle down. Yeah. ಏನ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗು ದೋಸೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟನಾ? ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ದೋಸೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ದೋಸೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ. Very nice. Good to see all the smiles on your face. So we should always be, joyfully attend any of the sessions. Either it be your studies or these meditation classes. We should enjoy it when you are there, right? And how do we know that you are enjoying? When we have smile on our face, right? It's a good way to start. Okay, so we'll begin with a short activity. I want you all to take one book, any book. Yavadadru one book na, just look around. Any book is okay. Tagundra, did you all take it? Very good. So now I want you to keep it on your right hand palm. ಎಷ್ಟು weight ಇರಬಹುದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಬುಕ್? 200-300 grams ಇರಬಹುದಾ? ಒಂದು thumbs up ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ? 300-350-400 grams. ಓಕೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೆವಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸರ್, ಈ ತರ ಬುಕ್ ಸರ್ ಒಂದ್ 10-15 ತರ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗೆ. ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ 20-25 ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಸರ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಈ ಲೈಟ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಬುಕ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಹೀಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಯು ಆಲ್ ನೋ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೈಡ್ ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ 90 degree angle. Okay, hold it there. And I want to tell you all a nice story. Okay, and this story is about a woodcutter. And it's about woodcutter and a timber merchant. So what happens, this wood merchant is there, right? The timber merchant, he used to go to every village in search of a good woodcutter, and he used to see who was doing his job the best. And then whomever he finds very efficient woodcutter, he used to hire them. He used to hire them with double the salary. Okay, so like this he was going from village to village, and in one of the village he found one very good woodcutter. And if everyone else used to take, say, about 120 minutes, 2 hours to do a particular job. This woodcutter was doing it in 60 minutes. Very efficient and very honest and all that. So this timber merchant saw him. He thought that, oh, very good fellow. I think I should hire him. So he'll talk to the woodcutter and he'll tell that, see, I'll give you double the salary. So from tomorrow you come and join me. So the woodcutter is also happy because he's getting double the salary, right? So what happens next day? This woodcutter goes to this timber merchant, and there, the woodcutter, the timber merchant will welcome him and he'll give him a new axe. Osa axe na kudutar. And he'll start off his work. The woodcutter will start his work. Okay. And first week, in 60 minutes, he used to cut off one big log of wood, and very, very, very efficient. So all are very happy. Bharat, nim book kellappa. Bharat, Bharat, where is your book? 90-degree Bharat. Okay. Okay. So this first week, he took 60 minutes. Okay, to cut one log of wood. Very, very efficient. The timber merchant is very happy for him. Then second week, he started taking 75 minutes. Now the timber merchant saw him. He thought that, why is it taking 15 minutes extra? Then he thought, okay, it's okay. Still he is very efficient than others. And then the other next week, he started taking 2 hours like everyone else. Now the timber merchant is worried because he's paid him double the salary, right? And so he will think that, why is it taking more time? Let me go and observe him. So this timber merchant will come. He'll start observing this the woodcutter. Then finally he will get to know the reason. Okay, one, he saw that he's very honest, he's very sincere, and he's not taking any breaks in between and all that. Okay, but still now he's taking more time, more and more time. Can anyone guess why is it taking more time? Any guesses? Why?
Sir, we are guessing. We are receiving a lot of messages, sir.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Okay, let's finish off this story very quickly. Let's finish. Any guess why is this woodcutter taking more time now? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's keep the book down. Kind of ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಸರ್ 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ 200 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬುಕ್ ತರ 20 ಬುಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? Okay, someone is saying the axe got old. No, it was a new axe. It was a very new axe, and it was given to him on day 1. Then why do you think this woodcutter is taking more time now? Think and give me some answer that why do you think he's taking more time now? First week he took 60 minutes, and then second week he started taking 75 minutes, and then the third week he started taking 120 minutes like everyone else. He did not know how to cut. No, he knew it. He was the best woodcutter in that particular village. Any guesses? It is so big. No, it was the regular size. Okay, Darshan has given us the answer. Yes, because the first day when he got this new one, it was very sharp. The axe was very sharp. Then what happens, after a week it became little blunt. Then after one more week it had become even more blunter, right? So this woodcutter had not sharpened his axe. And although there is same amount of time, effort, honesty, sincerity, everything is there, but still he was taking more and more time. Same thing can happen to us also, right? That if I don't sharpen my tool, what is our tool? Yesterday we all learned it, right? mind is a tool in our hand. If I don't sharpen my tool, then even though you put, honest efforts, you're very sincere, sir, every day, sir, from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, I sit and study, sir. But still, sir, very sincerely I study, sir. But I'm not able to understand and recollect and all that, sir. Why? Because I have not sharpened my tool. I have not sharpened my mind. Hmm? So, like how these, although if you see this exercise, 100 grams book, right? 100, 150 gram. If I hold it for some time, it will start creating pain to us, right? Same thing can happen to our mind also. If I keep all the small, small problems, if I keep these small, small frustrations in my mind, right? Over a period of time, they all start becoming heavier and heavier in our mind. Morning, your sir, one of your teacher, say he spoke to you in a voice, raised voice. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, throughout the day, it keeps running in my mind. Oh, how can that sir talk to me like that? Why did he scold me unnecessarily? And first day, second day, you will see that those thoughts keep coming into your mind, right? So when we all had pain with this book, what did we do? We just kept the book aside, right? We took off that weight from our hand. Immediately the pain subdued. So same thing, if we keep all the small things, unwanted things, small frustrations, anger, all that in our mind, they all will start becoming heavier and they will start troubling us. So what to do with all this? Just take it and put it away from your mind. Then you will see that, all the weight is gone. So you will start feeling much, much better. So today's session is all about that. So how do I unwind myself? How do I remove all these unwanted things from my mind and keep my mind very fresh all the time? Yeah. So welcome to day 2 session. And let me share the deck what I have. Couple of slides I have. I would like to showcase those. Can you all see the screen? Okay. Yeah. So yesterday we all learned on how we all learned about our mind, right? Why do I get different thoughts, and what is called concentration, what is called a distracted state of mind, right? And also I got to know that we also explored importance of attention. So wherever I put my attention, only that comes to my experience. And then we also learned that, that the heart should tell us what is right, and the mind should tell us how to do that right. So all these things yesterday we learned, and in the experience session we also did what we underwent a relaxation process, right? And also we did heartfulness meditation. And through this technique of heartfulness meditation, we can sharpen our mind, right? We can train our tool to listen to us. We can train our mind to listen to us. So when we do meditation, what happens? You will feel light, you will feel fresh, you will feel very calm, very peaceful state. So that is you're bringing the mind into a little balanced state. So now the Vedas, says that there are two important things for anyone to become successful. One is a balanced mind. Second thing is to have a pure heart. Because if your heart is pure, it can guide us in the right direction, right? It can give us, what we call it as Viveka, Viveka Shakti. Viveka Shakti means what is right, what is not right. So to know what is right and to do what is right is important. Many a times we know what is right, but how to do that right is something, it's a very challenging thing for us, right? We all know that at study time we need to study and not see TV, but still, does our mind listen to us? No, right? So knowing what is right is one aspect, and doing that right thing is the most important thing. Hmm? So in today's session, which is declutter the mind by using heartfulness cleaning method, we will see that how to keep our heart pure and how to remove all unwanted things from our mind. Hmm? Yes, our sessions like yesterday, the initial part would be the knowledge session, and second would be the practical session, which is meditation with transmission. Yes, this is a nice, analogy. So anything that we use, gather dirt. Hmm? So where say morning times you wear a white shirt and come to your college, by the evening time it happens, right? Some dust somewhere it would have got onto our shirt, right? And you will see that your bike or your vehicle, you clean it and keep it outside. Next day again, you will see a lot of dust would have come onto your bike or your car. Same way, every day we sweep, every day we swap our house, right? But still, every day there is some dirt, some dust, everything which should have come back to it. So anything that we use, they gather dust. So what do we do with this dust? So we wash them, we clean them, right? And what had happened, before I start using, it was a very clean state. Its natural state is a clean state. But when I start using it, some dust would have come onto this natural state. So what do I do? When I remove this unwanted things, the dust from it, it again comes back to its natural self, right? So same thing happens to our mind also, because mind is something which will be using across all the day, right? From morning, as soon as you open your eyes till the time you go to your bed, you are using your mind. So if I'm using my mind, so that means that some dust or some stain, it would have attracted our mind. So what are these stains? Hmm? Let's understand them. Yeah. See, any activity that we do, it attracts, it will create an impression on our mind. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮುದ್ರಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? An impression gets created on our mind. So it is something like this. If you have a heap of butter, okay, ಬೆಣ್ಣೆ ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಳಿ ಬೆಣ್ಣೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? So like that, when you have this heap of butter, if you put one finger into it, you will see that there is a dent there. Wherever you touch, there is a dent on that butter. Same way, our mind also, right? When we get up from our bed, take a bath, when you come out, it's like that in that very clean state. Anything that I do with my mind will slowly start creating impression on our mind. And these impression will start affecting our emotions. So few examples we have given here. Sir, he has a bigger vehicle, I have a smaller vehicle. Immediately you will see that there is a jealousy feeling within us, right? He gets good marks, I get less good marks. Immediately comparison starts off. So same way, you see some movie, that movie keeps running in your mind, huh? So for a week, for a month, same thoughts about that movie keeps coming into my mind. Why it is like that? Because the impression is very strong on our mind. Same way, sir, I study this subject, sir. How much ever I study, no, I don't understand the subject, sir. Immediately, some kind of hatred towards that subject. Same way, depression, so many things happens to us, and especially during the COVID times, we are all confined to these four walls. Very less we go out, we interact with people and all that. So, there are chances that we can go into depression, and again apply, you don't get jobs. All these are creating impressions on our mind. And yes, the main impression, sir, heart broke, sir. Huh? Sir, when I was in 8th or 9th standard, sir, last year, sir, something happened. Oh, my heart broke, sir. Huh? So all these creates very strong impression in our mind. Yeah. What happens when a very strong impression happens? That effect will settle down in the form of vibration in our heart region. Any impression that happens on our mind, that vibration, it settles down in the heart region. So now if I have to remove all that, I need to remove that in that particular form. So let's go there. Before that, yes, what is the effect of these things, of all these impressions on us? You will see that, unwanted emotions. For few people, I like something in them. So as soon as they come, I start that likingness towards that person. Either that person is bad or not bad, still, some kind of emotion develops into me. Or I like this person, or I don't like this person. Or it could be studies, I like this subject, or I don't like that subject. Do we have a choice? No, right? Once you are in the college, you have to study well in all the subjects, and you have to do well in all the subjects. Then there is frustration which develops sometimes. Morning times, you had a small tussle at your house, your parents shouted at you. Imagine throughout the day, your mind is disturbed, right? A frustration is there in your mind. Then there are habits, wrong habits which gets created in us, nightmares, wrong traits, not able to let go. Sir, I know, sir, this is not right, but still, sir, I'm not able to let go that, sir. Not able to let go. You will feel burdened that, in the evening time, you feel somewhat heavy, right? And you're not able to sleep well also in the night. So all this happens because of these strong impressions on our mind, and those impressions will start affecting our mind and our emotions, right? So if your mind is disturbed, will you be able to study well? Not really, right? If your mind is disturbed, will you be able to focus on what your teacher is telling you? Not really, right? Something new there, you're learning and your mind is very unstable, all wrong impressions, all negative thoughts are coming up into my mind, very difficult to give our best. You're writing your exam, your so much of nervousness, tension is there. Do you think that you can recollect all the answers that you have studied? Not really, right? So we need to do something with these things, and that is where heartfulness cleaning method comes. And when I apply this heartfulness cleaning method, you will see that, on a daily basis, I remove all the unwanted things from my system. So when do we do this cleaning process? Generally, after your majority of the work is done. So when you go back home, when majority of the work is done, just wash up your face, drink some tea if you are used to, then sit and invest this 15 minutes on yourself to remove all that unwanted things from your mind. Now let's come to the next part of it. Yes, our judgments, perceptions are colored by these impressions, far from the reality. Your friend would have, for some reason, his mood was not good. He would have shouted at you, right? So in my mind, oh, this person is like this only, right? We make these judgments, very strong judgments on people and all that. Maybe after some time he might become a very good person, but still in my mind it is very strong. This subject is like that person is like that. So these are all far from reality. It's like wearing a yellow color glass, and if I see anything, everything looks like yellow color to me. So I need to take off that glasses and look at things from a fresh perspective. Yeah. So how do I take off those glasses? And that's where the heartfulness cleaning method, also called as heartfulness regeneration method, helps us. It's a simple 3-step process. Yeah. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So it's a simple 3-step process. The first step, I initiate the cleaning process. The second step, I accelerate the cleaning process. And third step, I fill it up. It's like IAF. Do you all remember IAF? Indian Air Force, right? So IAF, I is initiate, A is accelerate, and F is fill it up. So how do we do the first step? I said, just freshen up yourself, tell your parents that you're meditating, and you can sit on a chair or you can sit with the cross leg in the evening time before lunch, before your dinner time. So close your eyes and then you start off the cleaning process. First is the initiate process. In initiate process, I close my eyes and I think that all the impurities and complexities, all the impurities and complexities are going out of my whole system. From where? From top of my head till my tailbone. From this place, it's going out in the form of smoke. Yeah. From top of the head till my tailbone, it's going out from back in the form of smoke. And I imagine or visualize the smoke is continuously going out from my back. So this is what initiates. It's like starting your bike. Okay, when you start your bike, you see that smoke is coming out from the silencer, right? Same way, you have initiated the cleaning process, smoke is continuously going out from my back. So this process for 5 minutes, I'll do it. After 5 minutes, I accelerate this cleaning process. Like how you would have started your bike. After starting bike, what do? We give acceleration, right? For the vehicle to move, I accelerate it. Same with cleaning process. The second step is accelerate. So after initiate, do it for 5 minutes. Then we will go into the second step. How do I do the second step? I take one more thought that I am accelerating the cleaning process. More and more smoke is going out from my back. It's all, again, I said, it's a thought. So you will be thinking that you're accelerating cleaning process, more and more smoke is going out from my back. So when all unwanted thing goes out of my system, there is vacuum that gets created, right? There is a vacuum created. If it is vacuum, I need to fill it up with something. So the third step is that I think that a sacred current is coming from above into my heart. From my heart, it is spreading throughout my system. So I do it for, say, another 5 minutes. So end of the cleaning, I think that my entire system has become simple and pure. With that thought, I end the cleaning process here. When I'm telling, it looks like, oh, so much is there to do, but once you start doing, you will see that it's quite easy. It's not at all difficult. Yep. So what we'll do, we'll watch a short video on this cleaning process, on how to do this cleaning process. After this, we'll do a guided cleaning process, say for about 3-4 minutes, we'll do it.
Cleaning is done in the evening after the end of a day's work. You are mentally cleaning complexities and impurities from your system. Sit comfortably, gently close your eyes and relax. Bring attention to your back from top of the head down to the tailbone. Imagine all complexities and impurities are going out of the whole system in the form of smoke. The smoke is oozing out from the entire back. Do not dwell on specific events or things to get rid of. Simply brush them off. Gently accelerate the process with faith and confidence. Apply your willpower as needed. Continue with the process for about 20 minutes. As the impressions leave, you will feel lighter and lighter, creating a vacuum in the heart. A sacred current from the divine source descends to your heart to fill the space. The sacred current is helping you remove the impressions. When complexities and impurities are gone, you're feeling simple, you're feeling pure. The sacred current is entering every cell, every corner of your body. The whole body is feeling sacred. Your whole body is now completely purified.
Okay. So that is how we do the cleaning process. It's a simple 3-step process. You initiate, you accelerate, and you fill it up. Okay. So now what we'll be doing? We'll be doing a guided cleaning process where I'll tell you how to start, how to initiate, when to accelerate, and then when to fill it up. Okay, I'll keep giving you the guidance and you can just follow those instructions and you can get an experience. I said our sessions, one is the knowledge session and second part is the experience session. Yeah. So we want to give you a hands-on experience on how to do this cleaning so that today when you go back to your house, you can actually apply it and then feel it and then try to experience how you feel after you do the cleaning process. Yeah. Are you all ready for the experience session? Very nice. Good. So what we'll be doing first, we'll be doing this cleaning process, say for about 4 to 5 minutes. After that, we will straight away go into the heartfulness meditation like yesterday. So how do we do the heartfulness meditation? It is very simple. I think that there is divine light present in my heart and I bring my attention towards the heart region. I allow it to relax on this thought. Yeah. And I keep observing what is happening here. If my mind drifts into thoughts, gently bring it back to the heart region. 100 times it goes, 100 times you bring it back to the heart region. Yeah. And yes, one more very important is there are 3 golden rules for meditation. First golden rule, in case if your head while doing meditation, if it comes down like this, when you become aware, just bring it back to the straight position. Keep your body straight, not like rigid, like, like when you do this dumbbells and all, no, not rigid, just straight, simple straight. Second golden rule is that when I close my eyes, I'm closing my eyes not to sleep. Sir, Eludrappa, I can close my eyes, I can do whatever, I can easily go off to sleep. No, in meditation, we don't close eyes to sleep, right? We want to observe what is happening inside. While observing, it can so happen you can, sometimes slip into a very deep, relaxed state. That's okay. Third golden rule, our mind is a monkey mind. And it will keep telling you that, hey, open your eyes. No, See, what is happening around, huh? See in the screen, is sir sleeping or is sir meditating? I see is not moving at all, huh? So let us not open our eyes during the meditation. Let us close our eyes. If your mind tells you, "Arey, open your eyes," just tell your mind that, boss, just keep quiet and help me to do meditation. Okay, don't listen to your mind. You tell your mind what it should do, and not the mind asking you to open your eyes. Okay, good. So with those simple instruction, let's get into the cleaning process. So I want you all to sit comfortably. If you have bag or something, keep it aside. Yeah, you can sit on the chair or with your crossed leg is perfectly fine. If you want back support, you can keep one pillow as a back support, is perfectly fine. And when you do it, just enjoy and do it. Just enjoy what you're doing. Cool. So let's all very gently close our eyes. And yeah, today's session, meditation session, our Kodandram sir would be conducting the meditation session for all of us. And he would be, he's a trained and certified heartfulness trainer. And he will he will give you that experience of transmission when you are meditating. Okay, and we want you to observe how quickly you are going into this relaxed state. And Kodandram sir is a retired AGM of Canara Bank and is a very active volunteer. Okay, with that intro, let's get into today's practical session. So very gently, let's all close our eyes. Very gently, let's all close our eyes. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, relax. Now, gently bring your attention to the back side, from top of the head till your tailbone. Keep your attention there. Keep your awareness in this region. Now think that all the impurities and complexities are going out of your whole system from back in the form of smoke. All the impurities and complexities are going out of your whole system from back in the form of smoke. You can imagine, you can visualize smoke continuously oozing out from your back. Okay. So now take a thought that you're gently accelerating the cleaning process and more smoke is going out from your back. Imagine thick black color smoke is going out from your back. Okay. Now think a sacred current from the source above is descending into your heart, and from your heart, it is spreading throughout your system. Sacred current from the divine source above is descending into your heart, and from your heart, it is spreading throughout your system. Okay. Now think that your entire system has become simple and pure. And in this pure state, let's get into meditation. Relax your mind. Gently bring your attention towards your heart region and allow it to relax there. Be quiet, be still. Now have this idea that divine light is already present in your heart and that is attracting your attention inwards. And you're gently getting absorbed into it. Please start meditation. Okay. Take about 10 to 15 seconds and observe how you're feeling now. Now you can very gently open your eyes. The same silence, just observe how you're feeling now after you opened your eyes. So now, can you all put it on the chat box? How are you feeling now after the meditation? It can be 1 word, 2 word, whatever you're feeling. Let's share it on the chat box. Okay. So they're saying feeling fresh, very calm, sir. Fresh mind, good. Heart being light, nice. Free of mind, peace in mind, good. So again, peaceful, feeling somewhat good, very important. Feeling relaxed and comfortable and fresh feeling. Vineet is saying wonderful feeling, sir. Very nice. Feeling free. And someone is saying good dreams. Okay. Superb. You're feeling very nice, fresh mind, charm, wonderful feeling. Mind is clear. Good. Wonderful to hear and read. Feeling very good. Okay. That's fantastic. So this is what we will all achieve, right? When I do morning meditation, meditation is supposed to be done in the morning times. So morning, ideally before sunrise, if you can finish your meditation, say something like 5:30 to 5:30 to 6 o'clock, or 5:30 to 5:50, you can start off with 20 minutes meditation in the morning. And evening time, you can do say for about 15 minutes to begin with the cleaning process. Maximum cleaning for half an hour, you can do the cleaning process. So 5 minutes initiate, 5 minutes accelerate, and 5 minutes fill it up, right? So if you're doing for half an hour, then 10 minutes initiate, 10 minutes accelerate, and 10 minutes fill it up activity. So this is how it is supposed to be done. So when I do morning meditation, my mind becomes very balanced. And when my mind is balanced, I can perform all the activities very well. And evening time, all these impressions, all that would have happened on our mind, right? So when I go back in the evening, I do this cleaning process, say for about 15 minutes. I remove all the unwanted things from my mind, and you will see that you will really feel very fresh after you're done your cleaning process. And then when you start doing your studies, your preparing for your exam or presentations and all that, you will see that some nice very nicely you're able to finish all this. Earlier, if you're taking say 2 hours to study a subject, after doing meditation, you will see that you will start taking less time, say 90 minutes or 1 hour. So because your efficiency has increased, and this going away mind also reduces, right? Very soon you will bring it back to the study activity. So that is the benefit of this evening cleaning process. I have this last slide to share, and then we'll end today's session. Okay, this we have done. Yeah, this is the process which we finished. It is supposed to be done in the evening time, ideally before your dinner. Before dinner, we can finish off our cleaning process. Yes, what are the benefits of doing the cleaning process? You will see that you will start feeling lightness, right? Because you have removed all unwanted things. You will start feeling light, you will start feeling regenerated, and you will start seeing inner change. Because when you remove all impurities from your heart, it becomes pure and pure, right? So the inner changes will happen. You can sleep well after doing the cleaning. You will feel unburdened, and you'll also see there is correction in your behavior, correction in your character also. If you very closely observe, right, everything starts with a thought. Say for example, you're coming to college, right, and suddenly some new movie is released. Your mind will start giving a thought that, "Arey yaar, let's bunk college, let's go to movie." Huh? So then what happens? Repeated thoughts you will start getting. Arey, we'll go to movie, we'll go to movie, like that. So repeated thoughts will push you to take action. Yep. And once you take an action, so what happens next Friday? Again, new movie gets released. Again, it will force you to take that action. So repeated thoughts will become our action. Repeated action will become my tendency. Repeated tendency will become my behavior. Repeated behavior will become my character. So if I have to correct any of these, right, I need to address it at the root level, which is at the thought level. So that is why in cleaning process, I remove all these at the thought level, right? I remove it from the mind level itself. So that is the benefit. So in case if you feel you have too much of anger, right? So what you can do is that while doing cleaning, just put a thought that, okay, all my anger is also going out of my system, or any particular tendency. You want to get rid of that tendency. Just put the thought while doing cleaning that that tendency is also going out from my back. And one important thing is while doing cleaning, will not think about any of the event that has happened in the morning. Say like, oh, morning I fought with this person, so that impression is going out. Or afternoon I had this, let that impression go. No, we'll be removing everything at one shot. Yeah? Everything is going out from the back in the form of smoke. When you dust your house, you will not see, right? Oh, this is morning dust, this is afternoon dust. You will just dust everything at one shot. So same way when I do cleaning, I don't recollect any event. One shot, everything is going out from my back. Yep. So with that, we'll end today's session. Okay, someone is fiddling around with my screen. Okay, so yeah, any question do you have? We can take a couple of questions. So if you can, probably you can put your questions on the chat box. In case if you have any question, you can put it on the chat box, or you can raise hand. We can address those questions. In case if you have any.
Maybe they got exhausted. Refresh.
I do understand, sir. They've been attending session from afternoon.
Morning 5:30, sir. Morning
5:30.
5:30.
Okay. That's really nice.
How to come out of the bad thoughts is a question one student has put it.
Yes, how to come out of bad thoughts. When we do this cleaning process, include that also in the cleaning, and let us not keep thinking about it. See what happens. Thoughts are like, they're powerless. Okay, it's like a bubble. They come to our mind and then they go off. They come to go out. So, but what we do when they come up, we start paying attention to it. The moment I start paying attention, you're giving energy to that thought, right? The moment you give energy to that thought, it will start, it will keep on going in your mind. So if I have to remove all these bad thoughts, just put that while doing the cleaning, that also is going out, and don't pay attention to that thought. If you're getting that thought, replace it with something else. If you're getting a thought, say for example, let me ask you all, okay? Our objective is not to see a red color rose in your mind. What is our objective? Not to see red color rose in your mind. Okay. If I tell you all, don't see red color rose in your mind. Okay. Red color rose, don't see that. What came to your mind? Red color rose. Right. So same way, if I keep telling my mind, don't do this, don't do this, it will do only that. So instead, if I tell you, see yellow color rose in your mind. See yellow color rose in your mind. So what came to your mind? Yellow color rose, right? Our objective was not to see red color rose. So same way, if you have two options, say coming to college and going to a movie, I'm just giving you this as an example. So if you keep getting thoughts that, Arey, come, let's go to movie, replace it with a thought that I'm going to college. I want to attend, I'll go sit in the library. So replace that with something what you want to do. Don't keep telling your mind, something which you should not be doing, but tell your mind what it should be doing. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being with us for the second day of heartfulness meditation, regeneration, cleaning process. Hope all the students have got it. Even I thank Kodandram sir for his valuable presence. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much once again from the institution and all the students. I thank all the students also for their patience hearing. Thank you all. We'll end the session and again we'll meet tomorrow morning. Thank you.